Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So since the last video, things have been getting fun around here, if you will. So I've just started to assemble the heads. I did the valve lap job. I'm doing a little pre-assembly work here, checking clearances, getting ready to install the crank, and then pistons after that, and cam and so on. Anyway, I've been trying to use this tool to install the valve springs and everything, and maybe I just don't know, but it don't work very good for installing, but it's really quick for disassembly. So the issue I was having with the old spring compressor is you'd compress the spring and this the retainer would get cocked to one side, kind of like that, and then you go to put the valve keepers in and it just push them right out, and there was really nothing I could do. So I went ahead and bought a Bluegrass Performance valve spring compressor from Michigan Motorsports, and I'm going to give that a go and see how that works. So I got it set it up here, and I can tell they put a little bit of grease on here, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more and make sure that I'm keeping up with that, because I really don't want to gall the threads on this brand new tool. It did come with a spare bolt, just in case, for that reason, I assume, and nut. But we're gonna get going on this. The instructions say this tool should be used by a professional mechanic, so I guess I'm not gonna use it anyway. So there you have it. The heads are done, way smoother than before. If you don't have one of these tools, go pick one up. They're probably half the price than most others on the market, and I didn't have any issues with it. So go get yourself one. Alright, now the heads are done, at least the valve springs and everything for now. I'm going to start moving on to getting the engine plastic gauged, getting the crank in there, and kind of knowing where we're at with that. Alright, so I got the crank all plastic gauged and everything checked out good. So I'm about ready to throw the crank in there. I also got the cam in, but did I get that on camera? No. So let's cut the chit chat and let's get at it. crank's all torqued down, spins nice and freely. Also been working on these Brian Tooley trunnion upgrades with the bearings and the C-clips, and I finally got all those done. That was quite the process, and it's pretty convenient utilizing the boxes to put them in until I'm ready to throw them on. So I've basically just been trying to chip away at all the little things that take up a bunch of time. I got the intake, I power washed that up, degreased it, and yeah, it's not caked with crap anymore. Looks actually pretty good. But that'll be ready. Just need to get the injectors in. Few other odds and ends on that. I got some the EGR plug, and there's another plug that goes right here, or not plug but block off plates. Alright, so I got a delivery, and you're not gonna believe kind of what's in this box. I already opened it and I know what's in there, but check it out. Whole box. That one thing. So I messed up on my order, and I had order quantity of 1, so I had to make a whole nother order with just another one, and it come in this box as well. So that whole big box for each of these things. Come on, let's see what's in this box. Looks like springs and shocks. Alright, so I got my QA1 double adjustable shocks. I got some Jeg springs. The washers to go on the springs, or not washers, bearings. Some valve stems. Some spanner wrenches. So I'm going to get these together real quick and we'll check them out. Alright guys, here they are, the QA1 double adjustable shocks I'm putting on the Ford. I could definitely say I'm pretty excited about these. I got compression and rebound settings. Really nice positive click to them. So all I need to do now is get the shock tabs welded on the frames, and I can put them on and see how everything's going to look. The good thing about getting the long process of getting the rings gapped is once I get those done, it'll pretty much be smooth sailing getting the engine put back together. And I can finally get it thrown in here. Transmission, get the torque. Well, the torque converter is going to be a 3 to 4 week wait, but get it thrown in here. Yeah, this setup right here. I got key on for starter, so the starter works with the key. And I'm just trying to get some lighting and electrical things worked out with the lawnmower battery. But so I got my battery box right here. And here's a little update on the frame. I haven't had that in the video yet. So I got it all the way ran back, and now I just need to work on getting the rest of the cross members in. That one's just sitting in there right now. And then once I get this top one in there, I need to exit and get ready for putting the fuel cell in and plumbing all that in. Alright guys, real quick before I end the video, if you've hung around this long in the video, well, I got a surprise for you. I quick set this thing up and check it out. Kind of roughly what it'll look like with the shocks on there. So next on the list is getting them shock tabs welded in. And then once those shocks are done, I need to get my... I decided to go with a wishbone panhard setup, and once I get that axle welded up, it's going to be ready, and I'm going to send it off to have it powder coated. Not going to say what color yet. It's not really going to be anything crazy, but it's going to look really good. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. A lot of exciting things in the coming weeks with the shocks, the engine, the frame, getting that kind of buttoned up. So if there's anything in particular that you kind of want me to go over, a part, the engine, some stuff with the truck. I'm going to try and cover most of whatever I have anyway. So I realized with the last video, with me setting up the back half and 4-link, did pretty good. It seemed like you guys really liked that one. Any subscription or comment or like, I really do appreciate it. All that stuff is pretty exciting to me, seeing the channel kind of grow. And yeah, thanks for that, and we'll see you next time. See ya.